Looking to transform your family game nights? At Perfectly Picked Games, we specialize in family games that bring everyone closer. Our games aren't just fun. Kids and teens will learn how to take turns, develop basic strategy skills, and understand the thrill of winning and grace of losing. With our exclusive gift of games, you can give months of gaming excitement to your family. Choose a 3-month or 6-month gift, and we'll deliver hand-picked family games to your doorstep every month. And here's the best part. Right now, you can use the promo code GOLDENMOJO and receive 20% off your selected plan. Don't miss out on this exclusive offer. Use promo code GOLDENMOJO and save 20% today at Perfectly Picked Games.
Welcome to the United States of Paranormal Podcast. Sit down and buckle up for an enlightening ride through everything cryptid, creepy, and paranormal.
Hello, all of my paranormal freaks out there. It is Golden Jay, and I'm hanging out with
the Rocker Chic
and
J-Dub.
And welcome to the United States of Paranormal Podcast.
Hello.
We're here with everything cryptid, creepy, and paranormal. Are you guys having a good week? Did you guys enjoy last week's show? Did you almost drive your car off the road when J-Dub farted? I guess that was 2 weeks ago. Sorry. In while we were hunting, investigating, I heard a couple people that said it was pretty damn funny. Mm-hmm. And of course, I had to make sure that J-Dub's snorting while watching her or listening to herself. I made sure all that was still in there just for you, the listeners. Thanks. Are you guys having an exciting week or no?
About the same as always. It's been cold. It's not been exciting.
It has been cold again. It's like we get teased with what spring is going to be like, and then it smacks us in the ass and says, back down to 26. And we're like, fuck you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But hopefully we're on the upside at this point. As of today, and I'm going to mention this, it is April 8th as we record this. As of today, we were supposed to have some sort of snow showers this morning that never actually happened. But I do want to point out that being the 8th of April, that 2 days ago, April 6th, was the 4th anniversary of TUSOP.
Oh.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday. Happy anniversary, I guess. Yeah. April 6th, 2022 was the first episode that came out of TUSOP. And we have done extremely well with coming out with a new episode every week except for January of 2026. And that was all me. Because I had to deal with some family issues along the way. So
that's okay.
I just needed a break.
A lot of YouTubers take off January.
Just coming out of the Christmas month. I mean, coming out of December and Christmas and all that would make sense. But I mean, I think we ought to take November off coming out of October. That's always the busiest. It's always the busiest month for us, but it gets a little crazy. But yeah, happy anniversary, United States Paranormal. Thank you both for being here for the majority of that. You both were here before we even reached the first anniversary, so it's been pretty crazy, pretty great. Crazy. It has definitely been crazy. It's what this is what crazy looks like right here. If you're watching on the Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/TUSOP. Always the good stuff. You could watch J-Dub laugh and snort on the video on Patreon. Oh yeah. The other blowback from that episode is the EVP of "Oh shit, I think I farted." Frankie Vegas swears up and down that was not him that said that. That he took the no whispering really, really seriously. So
That's funny.
oh, he's a good guy, that old Frankie Vegas. Yeah, hopefully he had a good time. Hopefully he enjoyed listening back to that too, as we are getting ready as of the 8th to head back to the Columbia City Jail to do another investigation. Should be interesting. Should be fun.
Yep.
Are you looking forward to it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And hopefully it'll be a little warmer, but we're going to dress warm just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If we dress in layers, you can take a layer or two off if it gets too warm.
Mm-hmm.
So are you ringing over there in the middle of our podcast?
Wonder Woman was going off.
Was it spam? Was it?
It was probably spam.
Oh, you're not even looking. You're just like, fuck it. Oh, all right. Well, anybody got any good paranormal news? No?
No. Do you?
I don't. I do not. But I do want to just touch on the mission around the moon. Have you guys been paying attention to that at all?
No.
I think they've been sending back a lot of pictures about of Earth and some really great shots from the dark side of the moon, and with the Earth being back there, just those once in a lifetime photo opportunities that you're not gonna fucking get forever. Yeah. But I personally find it interesting that they've made this trip, that they've done this thing. They have officially become the first humans to go that far out into space and come back, because even the Apollo missions didn't go that as far as they have gone.
Right.
Obviously they landed on I don't know what you want to call it, the north side of the moon. I don't even know, but the
far side or something.
The side facing the Earth.
Side,
yeah. They didn't go around to the dark side, unless you believe the Transformers movies, and where they went blank and then they just ran around to the back of the moon and found the Decepticon Decepticon ship and brought back pillars. If you believe in all that, if that's a conspiracy theory,
I
believe
do.
in.
Yeah, I believe it all.
Every bit of it.
All of it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Listen, I got into a conversation about the original moon landing and the conspiracy theory, and I think that I personally think we did land on the moon. I think it was something that did happen, but there's some quirky things that involved in it that really could lean you either way, whether it was in a sound studio or whether it was who is it?
It says scam likely.
Okay. Is it what could have been done in a what do I want to say? What is it called?
Studio.
In a studio wasn't the exact word. A sound stage. Would they have done it in a sound stage with all the setup and all that stuff? And I mean, people are nitpicking that like crazy. I haven't deep dived into it, but my one thing is that if he's stepping out, how come the camera was looking back at the ship as he jumped off the ladder? That's all I can ask. That means somebody already jumped out there, set a camera up. Reminds me of all these YouTubers that do that. And I think when I watch them and they walk past the camera, which means they had to walk out there, set the camera out, walk all the way back, and then walk through the shot, and then walk back to the fucking camera, pick it up. I'm like, damn, that's exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
So did the moon landing happen that way? I mean, it's just something to think about. But I'm excited. The pictures are really cool. I'm waiting to see if there's actually video because there doesn't seem to be any video evidence coming back from. Is it Eris? Is that the name of the ship that went up?
I thought it was like
Anybody?
Artemis or something.
Artemis. It's something along. It starts with an A. That's all I know. I didn't really pay that close of attention. I just looked at pictures because so I don't read books, people. There's not enough pictures, but yeah. So I thought it was interesting, this whole deal, and they should be back by the time this podcast comes out. They should be back. So I'm looking forward to see if they have video of rolling around up there and what is on the dark side of the moon. Did they find anything?
Those look like craters.
Yeah. Where's the American flag?
I don't know. I'm thinking they probably have pictures of that. I just saw something that looked like there was something there. So
because they left some stuff up there too, didn't they? Didn't they leave like one of the pods or the little drive around car or something up there?
no idea.
Little moon car that they took with them.
I'm not a space person.
All I know is it's supposed to be a Jeep and there's one fucking duck on the dash. That's all I know. See, they should have landed and planted that duck. Wouldn't that have been fucking something? Just just a little duck on the maybe like the Chucky duck or the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man duck. One of those two would be fucking awesome.
You have such an imagination.
It's fun. It's fun to be me. You should be in here sometime.
Hmm.
I try to bring you in and you refuse.
Yeah, nothing.
Come on, babe. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Good stuff.
All right. Well, let's take a minute and let's hear from Perfectly Picked Games.
Collectors, thrifters, and savvy shoppers, listen up. Perfectly Picked Games brings you the best board game and toy deals live every week. Join our Whatnot shows on Tuesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for limited time auctions you won't find anywhere else. First timer? Use Golden Mojo to take 10% off your first purchase. Fast deals, fun finds, and big savings on Whatnot.
All right, that was Perfectly Picked Games. Get them on the Whatnot app. Go check them out. All right, Rocker Chic, are you ready?
Sure.
Awesome. Let's do this thing.
Hey, I got this this story idea from Heidi.
Really?
Yeah, she mentioned it.
Okay.
So here we go. In the quiet town of Hartford City, Indiana, there stands an aging white structure at 219 North Monroe Street. A house that at first glance looks no different than any other Midwestern home. But for over a century, this house has carried a reputation that refuses to fade. Built in the mid-1800s, the Monroe House began as a large multi-family residence. It was a 16-room Victorian-style house, eventually converted into a triplex, with different families living in separate sections over the years. At first, its history seemed ordinary: immigrant families, working-class tenants, and small-town life. But then something began to change. By the early 1900s, strange patterns began emerging. One of the earliest stories centers around a man named Ulysses Myers, who lived in the house with his family. According to local accounts, he was once a respected, stable man, but after moving into the house, something about him shifted. He became violent, erratic, emotionally unstable. Eventually, he lost his job, abandoned his family, and disappeared. It wasn't an isolated incident. Other families who lived in the home reported sudden personality changes, domestic turmoil, a sense of dread inside the house. Rumors spread quickly. Something in the house was affecting people. As decades passed, the house gained a reputation. Tenants came and went, often quickly. There were whispers that no one could stay longer than a year. Families broke apart after moving in. The house felt wrong from the moment you entered. By the 1930s and 40s, reports of paranormal activity began to surface more clearly. Shadow figures seen moving upstairs, voices heard when no one was there, objects shifting on their own. Neighbors even claimed to see figures walking inside the house in broad daylight, despite no one being home. And yet, here's what makes the story even stranger. There are no confirmed deaths inside the house itself, which raises a chilling question. If no one died here, what exactly is haunting it? The darkest chapter of the Monroe House may have begun in the 1980s and early 1990s. According to multiple accounts, former tenants allegedly practiced occult rituals in the basement, used Ouija boards and ceremonial objects, left behind symbols and artifacts tied to dark practices. Some investigators believe this period may have opened something, a doorway, or attachment that intensified the activity. From this point forward, the house was no longer just haunted, it was labeled something far more disturbing, a demon house. In 2016, the house gained national attention when it was featured on the paranormal TV show Paranormal Lockdown. Investigators Nick Groff and Katrina Weidman locked themselves inside the house for 72 hours. What they found shocked even seasonal paranormal researchers. Hidden in the basement crawl space were human bones, including what was reported to be a skull. The discovery raised serious questions. Who did the remains belong to? How long had they been there? Were they connected to the alleged rituals? To this day, the answers remain unclear. Those who have investigated the Monroe House describe it as one of the most active locations in Indiana. Rooms inside the house have gained their own reputation. The basement, ground zero for activity, reports of voices, footsteps, and oppressive energy, linked to the occult rumors and bone discoveries. The Ouija room, filled with spirit boards, considered one of the most active areas. Investigators report communication attempts and strange device responses. The doll room, filled with unsettling objects. Some claim items move or give off strong energy.
Did you say doll, as in DOLL?
Yes.
There is a doll room in this house?
Yeah.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Lord. Jane Dove's going to get herself one of those doll rooms. She's got Jesus.
She's got Jesus.
She's got Jesus.
Let's see. The upstairs bedrooms, there's sightings of a dark figure resembling an elderly woman in black. Over the years, dozens of paranormal teams have entered the house. Many report similar experiences. Loud, unexplained crashes, footsteps when no one is present, equipment malfunctioning, feelings of being watched. In one investigation, a device reportedly spoke the name Larry in an unusual voice. A loud crash echoed from another room, but nothing was found. In another, an investigator felt the floor move as if someone was walking around him. Others heard noises they could not explain. And perhaps most unsettling, some investigators claim the house doesn't just affect you while you're there. It follows you. One of the most disturbing patterns tied to the Monroe House is what investigators call attachment. Visitors have reported nightmares after leaving, strange activity in their own homes, emotional or psychological changes. Even the current owner has acknowledged concerns about people experiencing issues after visiting the property. Some believe whatever is in the home is not confined to it. It can latch on to individuals. Not everyone believes the Monroe House is truly haunted. Skeptics argue many claims rely on personal experiences rather than hard evidence. Environmental factors could explain sounds and sensations. The reputation of the house may influence perception. Even some investigators who have visited found no concrete proof despite experiencing unusual events. Still, the sheer number of similar reports over decades keeps the mystery alive. Today, the Monroe House remains a destination for paranormal investigations, a subject of documentaries and online investigations, one of Indiana's most infamous haunted locations. Its story is not built on a single dramatic event, but on over a century of consistent, unsettling experiences. No confirmed murders inside, no clear origin of the haunting, no definite explanation. Just a house where something has always felt wrong. Whether the Monroe House is truly haunted or simply a place where fear, history, and suggestion collide, it continues to challenge one simple question. Can a place itself become infected with something dark? And if so, what was invited into that house and did it ever leave? I pulled some stories from the locals and what's been passed down from generation to generation about the house. Let's see. Long before television crews, paranormal investigators and internet forums brought national attention to the Monroe House, the people of Hartford City already knew about it. They didn't call it famous. They called it that house on Monroe Street. It's hard to say Monroe. And for many locals, it wasn't just a story, it was something to avoid. One longtime resident who lived just down the street in the 1970s recalled something that stayed with them for decades. They said that late at night, when the house was supposed to be empty, lights would flicker on and off upstairs. At first, they assumed someone had moved in quietly, but then they noticed something stranger. A figure would appear in the window, standing completely still, watching. They described it as a tall, motionless, impossible to make out clearly, and the most unsettling part, the figure would remain even after the lights went out. For generations of kids up in Hartford City, the Monroe House became a kind of dare. Walk up to it, touch the porch, knock on the door, and run. But many refused. Some children claimed they heard whispering near the house. They felt sick or dizzy when standing too close. They had nightmares after even approaching the property. One story tells of a group of teenagers who tried to spend the night inside. They didn't last an hour. According to one of them, they heard footsteps upstairs, slow, deliberate pacing, while all of them were downstairs together. They left immediately, and none of them ever went back.
Squatters.
Yeah.
It was that one friend who wasn't invited. It's like, oh, fuck you. I'm going to watch this.
A man who reportedly lived in one of the apartments during the 1980s later shared his experience with others in town. At first, he said everything seemed normal, but after a few weeks, things began to shift. Doors would open on their own. Objects would go missing and reappear in strange places. He began hearing someone walking in the hallway at night. Then came the voice. He claimed that one night, while lying in bed, he heard a voice clearly say his name right next to him. No one was there, He moved out shortly after. But before leaving, he gave a warning to the landlord. There's something in that house, and it doesn't like people staying. Perhaps the most consistent story told by locals is the sighting of a woman dressed in black. Multiple people across different decades have described an elderly-looking woman wearing dark clothing seen either inside the house or near the windows. One local claimed to see her standing in the upstairs window during the daytime. And others said they saw her briefly at the front door before she disappeared. No one knows who she might have been, and no records clearly identify anyone matching that description tied to the house. If you ask enough locals about the Monroe house, and you'll start to hear something that isn't about sightings or sounds. It's about a feeling. People describe a heaviness in the air, a sense of being watched, an instinctive urge to leave. Even those who don't believe in ghosts often admit one thing. There's just something off about that place. Long after investigators pack up their equipment, long after cameras stop rolling, the stories don't disappear. They stay with the people who live nearby. Passed from neighbor to neighbor, from parents to children, quietly reinforcing the same idea that has surrounded the Monroe house for generations. Something is there, and it has been for a very long time.
I bet you the woman in black was a sacrifice, and she's the bones in the bones in the crawl space.
Could be it. Could be it.
You said there was a lot of that they found Ouija boards and stuff like that in there, though, right? Is that what you said?
They have a Ouija room that's filled with the Ouija boards. I don't know. I don't know why.
Well, and we all know what Ouija boards do. Even in a house that is cleaned, you open up a portal and you don't get it closed, things just filter out.
Mm-hmm.
And whether it's the Zozo demon or whether it's anything else that you can run across with those Ouija boards, I mean, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy.
Well, if you think of it, like if they have 100 Ouija boards in there and somebody's being a dumbass and goes and does the hello and doesn't close it out, just imagine how open that is for all of those spirits to come through.
Yep.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know about Ouija boards, and especially some of the older ones. I mean, a lot of people collect those older ones, that they find here and there. And I don't. I mean, I got a Parker Brothers one in the house, but I mean, it stays in the box; it never comes out. But I'm still not 100% sure that thing. I mean, just because it's from Parker Brothers doesn't mean anything. I think it works. I think it fucking works. We've had it work, I believe. You were there.
I was there. That's why it's in the thing, never open again.
We should sell that at a garage sale this year and see what happens. Put a little sign on it. Swear it's not cursed.
Somebody sue us.
Yeah, right.
Go home and...
It's not cursed, but go ahead and find out for yourself.
We could sign it and give it away.
Hey,
that's not a bad idea.
At one of the conventions.
Do they still sell those? Could you still go to like in KB Toys or Toys R Us or something that doesn't exist, or
I don't know.
And find one?
Yes, they still sell Ouija boards. They still make them.
I would do that. I would give away a signed Ouija board. Think how cool that would be. The United States of Paranormal at gmail.com. Let me know if you guys are interested. We can get some sort of raffle.
We don't want a Ouija board in our
Fuck
house.
that. Although it's signed by those people on the United States Paranormal. Yeah. Very cool story. Very cool story. And I love it that it's Indiana. I
well,
love
and,
it's
and
Indiana.
like I said, she mentioned it. I think she was at where was she at doing the one investigation? The jail in
jail,
Evansville
yeah.
or whatever, or Harvard City, and said that it was nearby. And
Yeah. And that just triggered the old brain muscle to look it up.
yes.
Very cool. Very cool.
So,
Well,
were the bones discovered by Katrina and Nick,
Yes.
or were they? So how'd they know to go in the crawl space? I wonder.
I don't know. But they said that they are the ones that found them. But they were there for the lockdown for 72 hours, so I'm sure they had plenty of time to.
did
Nose
they make
around?
the whole 72 hours?
I don't know. I didn't go that far into it, but I think so.
Huh.
I'll have to see if I can't find that episode.
Very interesting. Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Make you think. It's just so close. I mean, it's not that far away.
It isn't. No.
I don't think I want to go there. I think, that'd be one of those places I like to steer clear of.
Unless it was with
What?
Heidi.
Yeah.
I think she said that she didn't want to go there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she said that was kind of off her. Listen, Heidi is pretty smart about these things. She knows to stay away from anything that's
Yeah.
that's too in depth. That's malicious and evil. She doesn't want to be too close to that. So I don't blame her.
Pinch,
We
poke,
don't
give me a
blame
Coke.
her. Well, very good, very good.
Sorry, it was short.
It was short.
I
but
read
that's all right.
fast. I don't know.
You got to learn to slow down. I'm kidding. It
My
was fine.
throat's been hurting, so I figured I better go.
Go. Get it all out. Well, there you go. Yeah. Very good. Hey, listen, we are going to be in Peru May 16th at the Misfits Market. Come down, see us. Make the trip over. Come see us. We're going to be having a table. We'll be there all day. We'd love to chat with you. Hopefully Heidi makes it down too. Maybe she'll come out and hang out with us at the table for a while. So
Yeah.
you can come down and meet her also. Hopefully. She hasn't said whether she's going to be there or not, but we're going to see her Friday night. Maybe we can talk her into it. Just coming and hanging out.
I know I am getting super excited about going to Townsend, Tennessee for the Bigfoot convention. They posted their list of vendors and food trucks today.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, it's a lot.
Really?
For a little town, it sounds like a lot.
I was just emailing with the event coordinator the last couple days. Just catching up on a couple things that I wanted to look at. And she's like, get down here. I'm excited for you guys to be here. So
make sure you wear your shirts, your TUSOP shirts.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh, man. I got to find... Yeah, I'm definitely wearing TUSOP. Maybe we'll order a couple new ones. So they're nice and crisp. And you, too, can order a United States of Paranormal podcast t-shirt, whether it be a great white ball beaver or a pair of feet or
Celestial Stag.
You can find that at the United States of Paranormal.com. Just go check out the merch store and find all of your paranormal podcast wants and needs, whether it be a t-shirt, sweatshirt, or even a coffee mug. Yeah.
Exactly.
And then you can put out magnets all over the place.
I probably should take some of those with me. I definitely need to make sure I have my cards with me when we go down for the Bigfoot Festival birthday bash. But yeah, I should take some magnets. I didn't think about that. Just kind of dropping some on odds and ends. Yeah. So anyways, if you're going to be in Townsend that first weekend in May for the Bigfoot Festival, make sure you look for us because we will be there.
We will.
Yes.
Yes, you will.
Yes. Yes. I'm excited. Next episode, I got some exciting news that I did about a week ago, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Should be fun. You might be interested. And hopefully you will be. So until next week, keep it spooky. And I'll see you on the other side.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the United States of Paranormal podcast. Check us out at theunitedstatesofparanormal.com, where you can find our Spotlight of the Month, Fan of the Month, and all of our amazing merchandise. Or you can find us on social media at Facebook at the United States of Paranormal, Instagram at the United States of Paranormal, and YouTube at the United States of Paranormal 1795. And don't forget, we are now on Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/TUSOP.
Please check out the other podcasts in the Golden Mojo Entertainment Network of podcasts. Golden 80s, Indiana Chiefs Fans, Gridiron Kings, Murd Nerds, The Nostalgia Tug, Real Terror, and the Puck Yeah podcast. But you can still find Golden Image Podcast, A Quart of Books and Booze, and The Call Guys, wherever you stream your favorite podcasts.
And if you have a location or a story that you would like for us to check into, please email us at theunitedstatesofparanormal@gmail.com. Please like, rate, and subscribe wherever you listen. Thank you for all of your support. Bye.